We are currently locked outside. Somebody is fast asleep in this apartment and we can't get inside. That is where we are right now. I started off the morning doing the henna. I couldn't do the day before. Shout out to my friend that introduced me to Aisha. She charged us 5,000 Rwandan franc per hand for the henna. Then I had some errands to run at Kigali Heights, so I stepped out. As I'm looking for a bureau to change, and it is so empty, like literally on the streets, like nobody's around me. So I was walking because I got lost with my bike. Anyway, after I found the bureau to change, I went back to my apartment for a swim. Hi guys, so it is whatever time. The sun is finally out and I am finally going swimming, so yeah, that's why I look like this. I wish somebody warned me that this weather was not for swimming on a rooftop pool. I enjoyed myself swimming, but then number one, I got back to my room and spent hours trying to dry this hair because I had to wash it and then re-dry it. Luckily, we had blow dryer in our room, so I could just dry it because we're heading out later. It took a while to get that done. Aside from that, this was a bad idea, and you guys will find out why later in the video. But for now, I enjoyed myself with the swimming pool. I loved the view. It was amazing. And I like the fact that the pool wasn't too deep, so I could swim like as much as I wanted to. When I was finally done swimming and drying up my hair, it was time to leave the apartment because it was time to go do some painting and sipping. So after swimming, we're finally on our way to Azizi's house. We're going to do some paint and sip, if you call it that. But like their own traditional one. So come with me. Azizi Life Studio is actually located opposite Kigali Heights, and we went there because we wanted to go for their Imigongo painting, which is actually made from cow dung, which was what interested me. Like the art is made from cow dung, which was what interested me. But they have other sessions. They have regular paint and stuff, and you can just go there to go and buy some art and like craft stuff if you're not going to the art market. But I did come here for that specifically. Their paintings range from 7,000 to I think 15,000 depending on the size, and I chose the bigger one. I don't know why. We're watching Picasso's at work right now.
There's only one Picasso here.
Yes, see the white, see this thing.
Can't be one.
It's only work of art. It never starts, but
Actually, there's two, and they're sitting diagonally opposite each other.
Wait, what does that mean? Wow. I was just about to actually say something. Do you guys see how there's like so obvious that my painting couldn't fully cover it, the board itself? Well, that's the problem of picking a large sized painting. Every other person's own looked a little better. Those large ones require more paint, and I'm not an artist, so I'm not that good. But anyway, I did have fun with this. Oh, we also got to play some Nigerian music and actually just vibe with it while we actually painted, because we were only 4 of us there and all of us were Nigerians, so why not? The session itself lasted about 2.5 hours in total for everything, but it was fun. To be fair, I did have fun with this, gisting, laughing, as you're painting. It was actually a good time. And if you like paint and if you've ever been to a paint and sip, just know it's gonna be like that. Your painting would never look like what is on the wall, but I think mine was even worse than what is on the wall. But anyway, see my mom's one, see how nice it came out, guys. But yes, my advice, get the smaller ones because it's easier to do painting on. The bigger ones are just a lot of headache. We are currently squeezed inside the elevator. All of us, we are just trying to hold it. Bruh.
I'm like Picasso.
We were so hungry, we went opposite to Kigali Heights, the rooftop, to go get food at the lounge there. But that was a mistake because this place was more like a proper lounge, like lounge-ish vibe, and we just wanted food. And so we decided to leave there and then go to Simba, because we didn't even know that Simba actually sold food, like proper food, aside from groceries that we go there to go buy. So when my friend said that they do, we went there to go get our food, and the food was nice, which was actually, and the portions were amazing. So I don't know why I didn't know about it all the time I've been around, but at least now that we know, we found a new place to find food. Then we went home, and guys, downside to sharing apartments, guys.
These two should put it.
We are currently locked outside. Somebody is fast asleep in this apartment and we can't get inside. That is where we are right now. We've been standing here for a minute knocking on the door and this person is moving. They ain't shaking. So apparently my apartment had an inside lock that when you lock it, you can't use the key to come inside again. And since it's a shared apartment, the new people that came in when we left the house that morning had no idea about that. So we're stuck outside for 30 whole minutes because the couple was fast asleep. We had to get maintenance, and when they were trying to unscrew the bathroom window so we could get inside, that's when somebody finally came out of the room to open the door for us after 30 minutes. Honestly, I didn't care. I was just a little pissed off because I was tired. So I just went into my bed and I crashed afterwards. Another day, another adventure. Today, guys, we're going to the market first because we want to get some stuff. So obviously, as a tourist, you have to get a few things going back to Lag. And then after that, we're supposed to go to Kigali Universe to go do like their bowling and their I think it's like arcade games and things like that. And then this night, because it is the 31st, this night we're going to be doing we're gonna go watch some fireworks at Kigali Convention Center. So those are our plans for this night. If anything else happens, you guys will obviously stay. But for now, I will see you guys very soon. Come on. See how perky I was, guys. The issues from last night were literally issues from the night before. I even met my neighbors the next morning, and to be honest, I feel like being in a new country just makes you feel, less angry. To be honest, you just feel at ease. So I could forgive my neighbors for what happened. Our first stop was the Kimironko market. Now this market is literally a market. You can find everything you need. I literally saw clothes, foodstuffs, bucket, pans, everything you need to when you're moving into a new house is literally here. But my major goal for going was I wanted to get some arts and crafts stuffs for souvenirs. Now when I travel, right, I carry some things from every single location I go to. A key holder, a notepad, and a pen. Those are my three major things I always carry. And then the lowest denomination of the currency. Those are the things I usually take when I go to a new location. So that my major goal was the art and craft session, and I also wanted to buy some tops that I really saw around and I felt like to look nice on me. But let me explain something to you. This is a market, guys, and if you are African, you should know that you need to price. Guys, don't agree to the first price they call. Make sure you haggle it, drag it down to as much as you can, because these people will cheat you if you do not go back and forth with them. So remember that when you're actually going to this market. But yeah, you can get every single thing you need in this market, and I mean everything, including curtains and household items and etc. I was lucky and by the way, this place is like Lagos market. They'll be dragging you, so just know where you're going to, especially if you're from Lagos. You should be okay. Then we went back to our room to drop our stuffs, and then we stepped out again because we're going back to Chic Mall because we wanted to go to the Kigali Universe to go do some arcade adventure, etc. Now the Kigali Universe is located at the top floor of Chic Mall, and so we started first with bowling because that was what we wanted to start with. They have other games, and then they have like football, basketball, etc. But then we started with bowling. It was just two of us when we got there, so we were sort of competing against each other. And to be fair, I haven't really bowled before, but I got the hang of it after the first time, and it was fun. To be honest, I feel like when you go by the way, don't go for bowling alone, you'll be bored. So go with somebody, because me and my mom were busy competing with ourselves, and I was surprised because this woman was almost catching up to me. But all in all, it was fun. I feel like places like this, go with people so you can actually have fun. After we're done bowling, we decided to go to the arcade. Now, the way the arcade works, there are different games in the arcade. So you just select the ones you want to do. And yes, they have mini golf. You select the ones you want to do, and then there's somebody that takes you to all of them while you are there. So we picked out the ones we were going to do while we were at the arcade. I picked out the ones I wanted to do. My mom picked out the ones she wanted to do. And then we started. There was someone that was there that was taking us around to the different ones. We started with this air football, or whatever it's called. Air hockey, yes, actually, and it was fun. As I said, the idea is to compete against each other, so that's what we were doing. Afterwards, I went to my favorite one. I was the only one that did this one, which was the basketball, because I feel like that's where my strength is. I think my height is a cheat code, but I did have fun with that. The games, by the way, they range from 1,500, so I think the most expensive was like 5,000, so you can pick anyone. Bowling itself costs they had the 5,000 here and the 8,000 here. We got the 8,000 here, which was like a 10 session one. I played this game that tests your reflexes, and let's just say that we thank God for life, to be honest. because I was so bad at it. No, but then I feel like though there was a cheese because the light was reflecting in my eyes, and there was just no way I could actually see those things falling down in that position. So maybe that's their way. But anyway, it doesn't matter to me. They had other games. There was racing. My mom played the bike racing. There was also car racing. We competed against ourselves and individually. To be honest, I had fun with this place because it just reminds me of like Rufus and Beat. Generally, I like arcades to be fair. If I have somebody competitive beside me to actually play these things with, but it was fun. I won't like. It's like just reliving your childhood, and that's what I enjoyed about that. Anyway, after we were done playing all these games, we didn't really spend a lot of time, and that's what I realized. It didn't really take long to get through all the games. So when we were done, we just stepped outside to get ice cream. There's somewhere you can get ice cream in Kigali Universe there. So we just got ice cream and watched them as they were playing football. And then after that, we left and went to get food. We wanted to get food from Simba because, just as I said, we found a new place that was cheaper. So we went to Simba to get food. And after we're done getting food, we went back to our room to go take a nap. And when I woke up from this nap was when things went south, guys. I started feeling really sick. It started with a nausea. I just felt like throwing up. At first I thought it was the food I ate. Maybe the burger wasn't sitting well in my stomach or something. I knew I was not feeling too good, but I said I was going to watch the fireworks at Kigali Heights because we had already made plans to do this. So we decided to brave it and just I decided to brave it and just go outside and go and watch it. However, when I looked through my window, guys, the human and car traffic I could see outside, I knew something was going on. It was like everybody was going in the same direction. At first I just thought everybody was, maybe that area was blocked, but that was not it. Because after sitting down for a bit, watching my church, I decided to step outside. It was time to start going to Kigali Heights. And guys, the human and car traffic I saw made us turn back. Once we reached Simba, we knew we were not joining that journey. It was like everybody was outside. Guys, I knew that I was not joining it. I could only imagine what Kigali Heights was going to be like. You see the crowd I'm just on going to the same place. We are going to the rooftop to go and watch it from there. We're not doing it again. One of the rooftops will walk. Anyway, that's where we are. Anyway, happy new year in a couple of minutes. We'll soon be in 2026. Guys, this is from my rooftop. These are the human beings that we saw going to Kigali Heights. It's like, as I said, everybody was outside. Anyway, there was still time for New Year, so I went back downstairs to continue watching what was going on in my church. And then when it was time, came up upstairs to count down till the new year. This was the first time that I celebrated Christmas or New Year away from my house, and this was also the first time I watched a planned fireworks. So the fireworks were only in a couple of places, but we could see it in 2 places from my room, from the rooftop, which was absolutely cool. Actually, we saw it in 3 places, but 2 of them were closer from the rooftop, and it was nice because we were not alone. We had other people from other apartments that had come upstairs to also watch the fireworks, so we counted it down together, and then we watched the fireworks. The fireworks went on for about 20 minutes, and then we were counting down and then shouting, and it was just kind of fun. It was a different vibe, to be honest. This is a very different vibe to what I'm used to, but it was absolutely worth it. I totally liked watching it, and the fireworks were really beautiful, so it was worth it for me. And my mom really did like it, even though, as I said, I wasn't feeling too good. It was good. When it was done, we went back downstairs, continued online service. Nigeria joined us an hour later, so I called my fam and wrapped it up for the night. Hey guys, I'm under the weather. Right now we're going to get lunch, breakfast, brunch, whatever I want to call it, at a restaurant down the road. Yeah, final day, gotta have a break. I'll see you guys in a second. Guys, I felt like crap. I had planned that we go for fine dining breakfast in the morning, but somehow life just happened and I wasn't feeling my best. So we just went to this restaurant opposite our accommodation, Casamia, and I got Caesar salad. My mom got their pasta, and this was for brunch because I couldn't stand up in the morning. I couldn't still eat this. My mom ended up eating the both plates, and then we went back to our room, did our final packing, and started getting ready to go to the airport. All right, guys, it is literally the final of finals. Rwanda has been absolutely incredible. I caught a flu, so I was a little under the weather today, but I'm a lot better at this moment. We're heading to the airport and we'll be back in Niger by tomorrow afternoon. I'm sad, I'm not gonna lie. This has been an amazing, incredible trip. Like, guys, this past 8-9 days has been perfection. I am not even capping. This has been what a trip is supposed to be about. This has been a vacation. We did everything from cultural to, you know, the usual city vibes to we got to experience the safari. We did everything. You guys have seen how much we did. So yeah, guys, I am so glad about how far we have come. I'm so glad that my mom enjoyed this mother-daughter trip we had. And yeah, guys, this has been beautiful. Christmas and New Year in Rwanda has been perfection. I will see you guys in the next video, which would obviously be another travel video. As usual, I hope to put as much information as you guys need when traveling to Rwanda. There is so much to do, and I actually didn't get to do everything on my list. I did a lot of them, but not everything in the end. But it was worth it. Everything I did was absolutely perfect. So guys, Rwanda has been beautiful. Till next time, for now guys, I will see you guys in another time. Bye guys. Oh, and by the way, if you have reached this level and you're still yet to do it, guys, like, subscribe, share. You know, this is Travel with a Niger Girl. This is a channel that'll break down everything you need to know about going to different locations. So this is the channel you need to be with if you want to plan travel by yourself. So guys, yeah guys, I will see you guys in the next location. I don't know if it's going to be Africa or outside Africa. We'll see. But for now, see you guys in the next episode. Bye. I felt slightly better, and as I said goodbye to Rwanda, the adventure never stops, right? Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gents, I'll see you guys. Goodbye to Rwanda right now. We're leaving and saying goodbye. We finally got an airbus when we were going from Ethiopia to Lagos, so I had a monitor and it was bigger. I had fun in Rwanda, guys, but I'll see you in my next vlog because I'll soon be traveling again.